Hello everybody, my name's Georgia.
And I'm Olivia.
And welcome to Nurse Ratchet. Hello and welcome to Nurse Ratchet.
No, I'm doing the
Okay,
intro
that's right,
today,
you are.
right?
Fuck. Totally forgot.
Right? Oh my God, you're so keen. I like it. All right, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening.
Good evening.
Yes.
What's the time? It's like 8 p.m.
8:39 p.m.
8:39 p.m. We've transitioned into evening recordings because we find it,
Actually nice.
yeah, better.
It's only the second time we've done it so far.
I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, I enjoy being out here though. I think it's very,
Yeah.
it
just
feels more
breeze.
profesh.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. We've got the windows open because it was a 30 what degree day today? Like 30,
I don't know,
I don't know, it was fucking hot.
Something too much.
And we don't have air conditioning in the bungalow, of course, because
Yeah.
my house is a million years old.
We're real Australians. Like, I grew up without air conditioning, nothing. We just had a fan at night sometimes, if we were lucky, if our parents were feeling kind enough
Yeah.
to give us a fan on a really hot night that we couldn't sleep. Otherwise, the first 12 years of my life, there was no air conditioner, and on a 40 plus degree day, you just lived through it.
So when I was a kid, we grew up in rural Vic and it was blazing hot in the summer. Like everything was dry and burnt and crisp. And we did have an air conditioner. However, my mother didn't want to pay the electricity bill, so she wouldn't fucking keep it on overnight. And I had
enough.
a fan. Yeah, I mean, fair enough.
It's expensive.
Yeah, I had a fan and I still sleep with a fan in my face 24/7.
Really?
And I just love it. I just love the feeling. I can't sleep without it. Even in winter, I need the breeze. So she would sneak in the middle of the night and turn my fucking fan off. And the minute she did it, I would wake up. I would instantly know. and I'd
Gosh.
she'd wait till she gets down and fucking turn it back on again.
Yeah, fair enough. My God, we used to fight over the heating thermostat in our house growing up.
As in what you want to set it on?
Yeah. So Dad would always be like, do not have it over 20 degrees Celsius. That was too cold for me growing up. I was generally really cold in winter. My bones would hurt. I had
20's
growing
not
pains
warm enough
and
for
stuff.
winter. 20's not warm
No,
enough
it's
for winter.
not. But it was certainly warm enough for my dad's bank account.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
couldn't be over 19 or 20 generally was the absolute
Jesus.
maximum limit. But I would turn it up to 21, 22 because I would be absolutely freezing my tits off.
Like in the middle of the night when no one knows.
No, just I would do it
Oh, that's very
because I was angry.
It's very cunt of you.
I was an extreme cunt.
In a good way. I like saying that now. That's the saying now. It's like if you do something badass, it's like, oh, that's so cunt.
No, but I was actually a cunt anyway.
The
An
bad version.
awful teenager.
I doubt it. What's your definition of bad? Did you sneak out?
No.
That's okay. You weren't a bad
My
teenager.
sister snuck out
I
and
snuck out
did a lot of drugs.
frequently.
I, however, you don't even want to know what I did.
Yes, I do. Were you like one of those kids out of Super Nanny where you're just like a fucking nightmare?
No. I was actually a really good kid. The only reason I acted out was because my mum was fucking abusing the shit out of me emotionally.
Well, there you go.
So,
you get a free pass
but-
for all reactive behaviour.
I know. I still look back on it though and go, oh, God, I feel like an awful person.
I would argue that that's ingrained in you.
I know.
That's taught by your abuser.
True.
Anyway, therapy session over. Yeah, getting here. Go.
Getting here was a fucking nightmare. So on the West Gate, they've closed most of it, right? And then the part that you can go on the M1 and the M80, there's no lines. There's no lane lines. And it's 60 kilometres. And so everyone's going 40, of course, because we're fucking stupid. So I ended up taking 3 detours, getting on the Hume, getting on the Calder. Thank God for the Hume.
Calder.
Thank God for the Hume, because it's 100 kilometres, but everyone goes 120. So
Fuck
that's
yeah.
the reason I got here when I did. Otherwise, I
Nice.
would have been here 40 minutes later, I swear.
Nice.
It's fucked.
That's all right. I was busy washing out my hair dye.
Oh,
Some
you
of
guys
you may
should see the
notice.
bathroom. It looks like a fucking murder scene, which is very fitting for what we're talking about today.
So here's the thing. I had a TikTok commenter say I should go red because it'll make my green eyes pop. And I couldn't get the idea out of my fucking head. I was like, why don't you tag me in what you mean? She was like, oh, they said cowboy copper. And I
Are
was
they
like,
trying to fuck you over, you think?
fuck off. Fuck off.
but I'm serious.
I don't think so.
What if they were suggesting this colour because they were like, it's going to look awful on her?
But it doesn't.
They were hoping. I know, but that's what
I
I'm
don't
saying.
think they were doing that.
Okay.
They tagged me in all of these videos and I was like, you know what? Yes, I'm convinced. So I went and got the mix that this one girl used on TikTok, except they didn't have the darker shade to make it more dark copper. So I just picked a fucking Schwarzkopf dupe and that went horribly wrong.
Schwarzkopf?
Yeah, it was $11. I should have known.
Schwarzkopf.
Is that how you say it?
No, I'm trying to say it how you said it.
How do you normally say it?
Schwarzkopf.
I thought I said it like that. Schwarzkopf.
You sound like the patients at work that go,
Schwarzkopf.
you ask them, so what are you having done today? And they go, a gastroscopy.
Yeah. They can get colonoscopy,
Coscopy?
but they can't do gastroscopy.
No,
for
half
whatever.
of them can't even get
They go in the mouth, up the bum.
colonoscopy. The scoppy thing.
They go top and bottom.
Yeah, that's what we call it. This is easiest. When I hand over a patient, he's at a top and bottom.
Anyway, the first go, I didn't leave it in long enough. And because I had dark roots and really blonde ends, it looked fucking horrific. And the top didn't look like it had dyed at all. And the bottom looked like a pinky red.
Yes.
It looked fucking shit.
You guys should see photos of my did I fail.
Yeah, we are still waiting on those photos.
I'll send them to you.
Send them through, babes. And then I immediately went back to the shops and got the correct combo. Went to Woolies and found the actual correct.
With your fucked up looking hair.
Yes, I put it in a tight bun.
I've been there before, babe.
I put it in a really tight bun and pretended it wasn't happening.
Oh,
anyway,
I've been there.
The second time round worked out much better, and now I have kind of a pinky, dark, deep, coppery red. I don't know.
Looks really nice from behind. I can see the colour.
It's a bit darker than I would have liked. We were going like a cowboy copper.
Cowboy copper. What does that mean?
It's like a ginger hair, but like a darker browny colour. I don't know how it turned out this. Like this.
No,
I would assume it's because I've dyed over the top of the red.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, it looks even. It looks fine. We'll work with it and see if we can get copper next time. My legs are sweating.
Girl, get those legs out.
I'm also wearing my pajamas.
Hot.
I got them from Target.
Love it.
You didn't do the intro. You said you were gonna.
Hey, everyone. We are here today with myself and Georgia.
Hi. You're deviating from the norm. I don't like it. I don't like it.
We are the podcast members of the Nurse Ratchet podcast.
Oh my God, this is the most horrific intro.
And today we are here to talk about the Lainz Angels.
The what now?
The Lainz Angels of Death.
Ooh.
But you see, I could be pronouncing it totally wrong and it could be like Lainz Angels of Death.
Okay. Loins? How's it spelled?
Lainz.
Oh, Lainz. I think you had it right the first time. That sounds right.
Did the intro sound right though?
No, definitely
not the first. No. This is why you have me on your podcast.
It is. You just added a level of chaos that I couldn't imagine. So tell us about the Lainz Angels. This sounds very good. I mean, I'm keen.
You know, it sounds good. The fact that you're going to hate me so much because I really got a shit. But
do you want to go?
I'm not going to. No. I'm going to do this because the feeling in my asshole is going to give me the energy to get this out. Get this shit out, and then I'll go get that shit out over there later.
Okay. All right. Don't shit on my Temu chairs.
I'll try not. No guarantees because I'm kind of incontinent.
Okay. Oh, God.
No, I'm joking.
I have pads if you want to put one on your asshole from my abortion. I'm still bleeding, by the way. There's the update.
Fuck.
Still bleeding. It actually just got randomly heavier.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I hope there's nothing wrong.
No, I don't feel unwell. I feel fine and I'm not bloated. I'm not in pain. I'm not nauseated. I don't have a temperature. I think it's just part and parcel of an abortion. People have said that they've bled for 4 weeks. I'm just going with it.
Here we go, Georgia. Mm-hmm. We are here today to talk about a very, very interesting, actually, group of 4 Austrian women.
Ooh, Guten Tag. Is that correct? Guten Tag.
I think so.
We'll fact check that later.
Yeah, we'll ask Siri. Not.
How do you solve a problem like Maria? They're
You got a
Austrian,
good
aren't they?
voice. Who?
Von Trapp family.
Oh,
Singers.
yes.
Yeah. Off The Sound of Music.
Anyway, we have the Lainz Angels of Death, or the Lines. Can someone correct me, please, if you actually know what it is?
Okay.
So the Lainz Angels of Death, they were 4 Austrian women who worked at the Geriatricentrum an Weinewald.
Nice.
I want to say that again
And what
because
is
it's
that?
so nice. Geriatricentrum an Weinewald,
I like it.
also known as Lainz General Hospital in Lainz, Vienna.
Oh, slay.
They were nurses' aides on a ward named Pavilion 5.
Okay. We love our nurses' aides.
Yes. Now, these 4 women spent 6 years from 1983 to 1989.
Oh, that's my birth year. Sorry.
1989?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Good year. Good
Yeah.
year. Very good year.
Clearly, you were born.
Yeah,
Yay.
of course.
They spent 6 years from 1983 to 1989 murdering potentially what they think is more than 200 patients.
Fuck.
Now, the 4 members of this secret group chose to kill their victims by overdosing them on morphine.
So they work together.
Yes. Or by forcing water into their lungs.
Oh, dear. Not ideal.
No.
How the fuck? When they're only nurses' aides. Be tampering with airways and shit.
When you're determined,
You'll do anything.
figure it out.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Wow.
We've seen that, haven't we? Though?
Yeah, but usually they have direct access to their airways. And I suppose they do if they're left alone. Do they have names? Have you got their names? Oh, sick.
I know fuck all about these 4 women, and I'm just going to do a little rat-a-tat-tat of...
You're on some cunt shit today, you are.
Sorry, I've had a lot of caffeine.
We're a bit ratchet tonight, ladies and gents.
All 4 women were eventually convicted and sent to prison for 49 of the murders.
Okay. That's a decent amount.
Pretty decent, I guess.
Because you never really, like a lot of the time, they never really get them for everything, especially if there's thought to be like 200 plus.
Because it's always just on the suspicion of.
You have to have
generally.
evidence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a lot of those times, the murders are so far in the past.
Yeah.
And things were not recorded properly. So
Yeah.
they get away with it. There's not enough evidence. Yeah, sadly, by 2008, all 4 of the women were released back into society from prison.
Are you shitting my dick?
As of 2008. No, I wish I could shit on your dick, but no.
That's insane. Wow.
The lovely names of these 4 Austrian women were Maria Gruber, who was 19, and a nursing school dropout, and an unwed mother.
Nursing school dropout. That's the wrong
Ding, ding,
melody.
ding, red
But anyway.
flag, red flag.
Yeah.
Irene Lydolf, 21.
Okay.
Voltrud Wagner,
Wow.
23, who was the main leader of the group.
You know what? I was going to say that because you can't not be a leader with that fucking name.
Right.
What is it again?
Voltrud Wagner.
Voltred Ragnar Lothbrok.
Vladimir.
She's a Viking.
So yeah, Voltrud Wagner. And Stefania Meyer, 43 years old, who was a divorced grandmother from Yugoslavia.
Wow, bit of an
And
age
half
difference
Yugoslav.
there. She's just attached herself to the young'uns.
Right?
Weird.
Bit of a loner, maybe.
Yeah. Got roped into the group.
Divorced grandmother. I guess, yeah, she's probably lonely.
Maybe.
She was known as the house mother of the group. 'Cause she was old.
The house mum.
At that time, she was considered
Like a
old.
fucking brothel.
Yeah, right? Now, originally their secret group was known as the Lainz Angels of Mercy.
Okay.
However, their mercy definitely didn't seem to last very long, and the hospital's ward was soon nicknamed the Death Pavilion. And the 4 eventually became known as the Lainz Angels of Death. Much more fitting.
Is that after they were caught?
Yeah.
Wow. But they named themselves the Angels of Mercy.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Now, the patients at Lainz General Hospital were generally suffering from a variety of terminal illnesses or simply suffering of old age. Therefore, the majority of patients admitted within its walls were likely never going to leave. Once you were in, you're not coming out
Oh dear.
because you're probably going to go downhill and die there.
Was it a nursing home or not? It was more of a higher care situation.
It's a general hospital,
A
but this was a
palliative care
ward.
ward?
This was Pavilion 5 ward, which was for elderly patients, I guess, that were on their last legs.
Yep. Like a medical
Some were
ward.
terminal care and some were just
Just their full
supportive
medical
care.
care.
Yeah. So in 1983, a young 23-year-old nurse's aide named Voltrud Wagner. I feel so stupid
Voltrud.
saying it that way.
Voltred Wagner.
But if I say Voltrud Wagner, my mum would go, Olivia.
Waltrid.
That's not how you pronounce it. What the fuck?
How's it spelled? Is it spelled with a W?
Yeah.
Oh
but
my
that's
God.
not how you pronounce it.
I would have.
Waltrid Wagner.
I love it. I love how you say it. But
Like, you know, Mount Kosciuszko? Everyone says Mount Kosciuszko. Yes. It's not Mount Kosciuszko. Sorry. It's actually Mount Kosciuszko. Kosciuszko.
I like it. Feels good on my tongue. Anyway, Waltrid Wagner.
Right? Anyway, yeah. So this 23-year-old nurse's age named Waltrid Wagner decided she had seen enough of the suffering on this ward, Pavilion 5 at Lainz General Hospital, and she called it upon herself and 3 of her co-workers to end that suffering.
OMG.
Come on, guys, let's do some ending
Because
of the
that's
suffering.
on you. That's your decision.
Right, that's your job to go ending people's lives as you see fit. Yeah, at just 23 years old, Waltrid Wagner became the first of the 4.
You just said it with a W.
I tried it out. I don't like it. Feels wrong now. See, it's very handy that I'm Eastern European and I grew up around people speaking Yugoslav my entire life because I can pronounce things the way that they need to be pronounced, even though I'm entirely English speaking. Yes, she called it upon herself and 3 co-workers to end the suffering. Shocking, isn't it?
How the fuck did she convince the others to fucking go with that whack-ass idea?
I don't know.
She must be very persuasive.
Oh, clearly, yeah.
Had they formed this group by that time?
Yes.
Okay, so they were already in a girl band.
I believe so. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. They were already
A clique.
doing shit.
Yeah, okay.
Fucking scissoring.
And then she was like, you know what would be really cunt? If we fucking ended people's lives out of mercy.
Such fun. Yeah, at just 23 years old, she became the first of the 4 to secretly take the life of a terminally ill patient by giving them a lethal dose of morphine. After the 77-year-old woman begged her to end her misery while on a night shift.
Okay.
Yes, so she gave in. She decided out of the goodness of her heart she couldn't take watching this suffering anymore of the elderly and she wanted to help them at the start, apparently. Whatever.
So she claims. Yeah.
Yeah. That's how it started.
That's how it went. Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Started out of like genuine feeling for them and watching
being
them suffer.
asked to kill them.
Have you ever had that feeling as a nurse with a patient where you just wish you could end their suffering in a way?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. I've had patients beg me to kill them. Of
Yeah.
course I cannot do that, but fuck, I cried one time, especially like I had tears coming down my face because I watched this lady suffer for like the entire 4 weeks of my nursing placement and I just wanted her to go because she just wanted to go.
Yeah, there's plenty of old people I've encountered that have been like, I'm ready to go.
Yeah,
Whenever the
they've
Lord
lived their
wants
life.
to take me, I'm ready.
Yep, done everything I want to. I'm ready.
Yep.
That's it. No more to
Doesn't
do.
mean that you need to kill them though, especially.
No, it doesn't mean take it into your own hands. If they want
That's
to
what-
and they can take it into their own hands.
Yeah, that's what legalised euthanasia is about. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, no one knows exactly how long it took for the 4 nurses' aides to start giving in to the temptations of playing God. But, yeah, they started finding enjoyment in holding the power of someone's life
Yep.
in their hands.
Yep.
Or death, I
Yeah,
guess.
because they're nuts.
But soon enough, using morphine to overdose and kill a patient stopped providing enough
Thrill.
of the thrill that they sought. Exactly right. And so the 4 took to inventing their own method of murder
Moida.
called, guess what? The water cure.
Ew, that sounds horrific and not a cure in any way.
Well, it was a cure to Waltrid.
Ugh.
One person would hold the victim's head and pinch their nose, so they'd hold them down, while another would pour water into the victim's mouth until they drowned. So they're basically like waterboarding them, which is a completely banned form of torture and has been a banned form of torture for years and years and years, like worldwide.
Oh my God, that
Because
is
it's
fucking
been
foul.
proven to cause extreme trauma because
Yeah, it's
and
a horrific.
PTSD. Yeah, because then a person will remember that feeling of drowning. And
Yeah, except this is actual drowning.
yes, to the point when they actually do die,
That
and
is
it's
so
not just torture; they
fucked.
actually end up dying. Yes.
That is horrific. And
Mm-hmm.
that just negates the whole theory of them mercy killing.
yeah, right.
Like, get fucked.
Mm-hmm.
That's so fucked.
Yeah, the water cure. There we go. Since the elderly patients in the hospital often had respiratory conditions, understandably, they frequently had fluid in their lungs. And therefore, at the time that these crimes happened, they were considered unprovable.
Right.
The group frequently chose patients who were terminally ill, but more often than that, they chose patients who were always over the age of 75. So
Okay.
they were just simply generally too old and weak to physically defend or protect
Yeah.
themselves.
AKA a victim profile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As the early murders,
Moida.
I keep wanting to say mortars. As the early murders they committed went undetected for a long time, they became more confident in what they were doing and began killing more often.
Yeah.
And choosing to single out patients who angered them for some reason or caused them the most work.
This just sounds like Jane Toppin.
I know.
She's
Imagine
like,
being able to
"They
off
were
your
annoying."
patient that's buzzing you all the time.
Yeah. Anyway, continuing on.
Cut that bit out.
Cat.
At the slightest sign of an annoyance or complaint from a patient, the four, led by Voltred, would plan the patient's murder for the following night.
Okay.
These annoyances included things like snoring. Just don't fucking breathe, anyone.
Oh, Jesus.
Soiling the bed sheets. Very common in that age, unfortunately.
I mean, part of the job.
Yeah. Don't fucking get into it if you can't deal with it.
Period.
Refusing to take their medication. A patient is allowed to refuse to take their medication.
Mm-hmm.
Or buzzing the nurse's station for help at inconvenient times.
Did they have buzzers in the 1980s?
I'm sure they had some form of a buzzing system.
Like a bell on a string?
Yeah, like something. Oh, she's gone down.
Just bump my mark.
It's the Prosecco.
Anyway,
Turn into a lightweight.
I'm fine.
In such scenarios where a patient would be annoying Voltred, she would be known to proclaim, "This one gets a ticket to God,"
Jesus fucking Christ.
and execute the murder either herself or with the help of her accomplices. By 1988, there were widespread rumours of a killer at large on Pavilion 5. And a man named Dr. Xavier Pessendorfer,
Slay.
who was in charge of Ward Pavilion 5, was suspended from his job in April 1989 for failing to launch a timely investigation into what had now become the suspicious deaths of so many patients.
Okay, so they're clicking.
So he's like the leader of this ward. They notice over the years that patients have sort of been weirdly randomly dying in higher numbers than normal.
As you do eventually.
And he didn't do anything about it.
Yep.
Maybe he never noticed anything. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's it. Because he was
when he got yeeted out of the building, these ladies were still in operation?
No. So he was technically suspended like shortly after they were arrested.
Okay, gotcha.
However, it was their own negligence of the four killers, the four women, that ultimately led to their downfall. And this is where it gets tasty.
Okay, I'm keen. Come at me, babes.
The four nurses' aides liked to regularly catch up for a few drinks after work, just like we used to. Mm-hmm. And they would relive special cases that they found amusing. And they would often laugh over the facial expressions or convulsions of their dying victims.
Ew. How the fuck did 4 psychopaths convene in one ward at once?
Amazing, isn't it?
I
really?
know. That's
Amazing.
insanity.
Now, on this particular occasion, the four women were ultimately caught after a doctor overheard them bragging together
Oh my God.
about their latest murder at a
Fucking
local
idiots.
tavern over some drinks. So they
my God.
clearly had some drinks.
They were getting a bit loud,
They got a bit loosey-goosey
a bit rowdy.
and leaked in some information they probably shouldn't have.
Yeah, wow.
And conveniently, it was a doctor that overheard them.
Crazy.
And understood how, like, fucking awful it was, probably. He probably pieced things together in between the lines as well.
Yeah. Any cunt overhearing that fucking conversation would
Yeah.
be like,
Yeah, surely. In this conversation, the four women giggled over giving an elderly woman named Julia Drappel the water cure for refusing to take her medication and calling Wagner a common slut. Sounds like she was, though.
That's a bit cunt.
Got what
Love
she
it.
deserved.
What a mic drop.
I know, right? You common slut.
We don't condone name calling to nurses, but
No.
in this particular circumstance,
She's
context
right.
surrounding, we condone that. Not ideal.
She was probably treating the patient like absolute shit or having an attitude, and the patient was like, no, fuck you, I'm not going to take my medication, go away.
Absolutely.
You common slut.
Absolutely.
So naturally, the doctor was horrified, and he ended up reporting everything he had overheard to the police.
Yeah, nice.
And this resulted in a 6-week-long investigation that led to the arrest of all 4 suspects on the 7th of April, 1989.
Wow, what a fuck up by them.
While in custody, the 4 murderers confessed to 49 specific murders, with Wagner allegedly claiming to have committed 39 of those on her own. So originally, she claims that she committed 39 of these 49 murders because she wanted to be like, look at me, I'm the grand
mastermind behind it all.
And I did most of them. It's all me.
She's a true psycho.
Yeah, right?
Yep.
So she explained, basically, and this is sort of quoted but not really, the ones who got on my nerves were dispatched directly to a free bed with the good Lord.
My God. What makes
They were dispatched.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we've just got it and we've just bought you a ticket on the one-way fucking train to heaven.
When you say you're dispatching something,
she's
you're
put them
referring...
in a fucking ambulance and sent them on the way.
No, it's like referring to killing and gutting an animal.
Oh, dispatched? Really?
Yeah, when you dispatch an animal, you put them out of their misery. You euthanize them, you kill them.
Oh, I thought dispatching was like transporting.
Well, that is too, but it's just a different...
Oh, I didn't know that's what it also meant.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that's what she means
Learn
by
something new
they
every
were
day.
dispatched directly. She killed them.
Yeah, right.
And they directly to a free bed with the good Lord.
Okay. Yeah, well, she's not mincing her words, that's for sure.
It was not always simple. Of course, the patients resisted, but we were stronger.
Ugh, you're a fucking cunt. Oh,
we
God.
could decide whether these old fogies lived or died. That was one of my dad's favourite ways to describe old people, including himself. He's just another old fogey.
It's very old school, isn't
Oh,
it?
yeah, of course.
But how fucking rude. How
Right?
disrespectful. Oh, you have no fucking compassion. What are you on, bitch? Fucking Voltron. Sounds like a robot. Sounds like a transformer.
Did you say Voltron?
Yeah.
Voltred.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah, close
Who gives a
enough.
fuck? I'm happy to mispronounce her name. I'm going to call her Voltron.
Fair enough. So, even though the Lainz Angels of Death admitted to and were convicted of 49 murders, there was immediate speculation on there being a much higher body count than that. And Wagner's accomplices were quick to point their guilty
Figners.
Figners.
Voltron, Wagner's
Their
Figners.
guilty fingers. I almost just did it again, Jesus Christ. At Wagner. Were quick to point their guilty fingers at Wagner, their mentor, in a bid to save themselves.
Common occurrence.
One of the killers, Irene Leidolf, was quoted by Alois Stascha, the head of Vienna's health department, as being convinced that Wagner had killed at least 100 patients over the last 2 years. Stefania Meyer admitted to helping Wagner out on several homicides that Waltraud managed to apparently forget. As the case progressed to a trial, Wagner became increasingly reluctant to discuss her role in the murders.
Yeah, no shit. She probably had
Weird.
legal advice.
Yeah.
It's like, shut the fuck up,
Yeah,
bitch.
right? Stop talking and bragging about it.
Yeah.
By late 1990, she had changed her tune and backed off her original boasts of having killed 39 victims.
Okay.
Instead, now claiming she had killed only a maximum of 10 in order to ease their pain.
Get fucked,
So now the
Voltron.
other 3 did the 39. I only did 10. Okay, mate.
Get fucked, Voltron. You're full of shit.
So when the 4 defendants went to trial in March of 1991, both the judge and jury were highly unsympathetic towards them.
Great.
And while prosecutors failed to sell their case on 42 counts of murder, they proved enough to put the 4 women in jail for a number of years. Waltraud Wagner was convicted of 15 murders, 17 attempted murders, and 2 counts of aggravated assault,
Okay.
resulting in a lifelong prison sentence.
Okay.
While Irene Leidolf also received a life sentence after being convicted of 5 murders and 2 failed murder attempts. Stefania Meyer received 15 years for manslaughter and 7 counts of attempted murder, while Maria Gruber received 15 years for 2 murder attempts.
What the fuck? Those are so... They all vary so much. Like, she's got 15 years for 2 attempts? Failed attempts?
I think it's because she was part of the group for all those years and was like, she took part in, and they probably couldn't prove
weird, though, that
much.
they've all got different sentences. It's strange.
Yeah.
I know that, like, each person has, like, a different role and they get different charges because of that role and stuff. But, like, I don't see 50... I mean, they all deserve to rot in prison for fucking forever. Don't get me wrong. It just confuses me that she got 15 years for 2 attempts. Like,
yeah, I know.
Why
I don't know. I think they had to give her around the same amount. There's probably a minimum sentence as well in Austria. Maybe at that time there was probably a minimum required jail
So she never
sentence.
was there for all of the other murders. She was only there for 2.
Well, that's what she was convicted on. Yes.
Strange. Anyway,
in 2008, the Justice Ministry in Austria announced that it was releasing Wagner and Leidolf from prison on the terms of good behaviour.
seriously. ...
And
the one that got 15 years for 2 attempted murders is still rotting.
No. Meyer and Gruber had already been released several years prior to this.
Oh, Jesus.
And they've assumed new identities. They live under new identities.
Are they still alive?
All 4 of them, I believe. I think. Just living their lives.
That's repugnant.
They're living their lives right now.
If you're listening, fuck you. Truly.
What were you thinking?
It's just so...
Save us the trouble and just
die.
take yourselves out.
Yeah, give yourself the fucking water treatment or whatever the fuck it is.
No, if you got to assume a new identity as well, wow, you're a fucking coward.
Yeah.
Unless it was just like forced upon you, but I doubt it.
No, I don't think so.
Nah. Anyway, that pretty much concludes it. This is a short but sweet episode. There's really not much about this. All the documents that are available are fucking classified type documents.
Oh.
And the articles that I came across in the New York Times that originally detailed these, like that were literally written and online from like 1986. They were behind a huge paywall and I tried to get through it. I signed up to the New York Times newsletter online and I couldn't make it work. I don't know why, but I couldn't get access to these 2 articles that I desperately wanted to read. Because I thought, oh my God, this probably might have more information because it was written at the time of these murders and these women being convicted. But I just couldn't find anything. There's really not much about them other than just how shocking like their crimes are. Anyway, I'll show you a photo of them if you're interested.
Yeah.
And we can show people as
Yeah,
well.
I want to see Vultured.
Oh God, they're so ugly.
Oh dear.
Waltrid looks like an absolute hippie though. Look at her.
Oh my God, wow. Yeah, wow, they're all really rocking the perm, aren't they?
Big glasses.
They remind me of the ward Karens. They all have that ward Karen
Oh my God,
look.
yeah.
They all have that. The one that micromanages you constantly and complains at the nurse's desk. That's what they're giving.
Yeah.
Wow. We'll post that on the Insta.
Yeah, for sure. There's a few good ones of them. Look at this one. Look at Waltrid. Look at her.
She's giving cunt.
She looks like a real flamboyant type.
She's wearing...
Fun person in a way, though.
She's wearing the serial killer glasses.
You think so?
Yeah.
She looks like she would have pink streaks in her blonde hair.
Those, like, aviator type frames.
Yeah.
Oh, now the rest...
massive, heavy glasses.
In this picture, the other 2 have, like, wolf cuts.
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? Oh, my God.
I wish there was more information on how they, like... became a group and shit. Like,
I know.
It's crazy.
It's so interesting though, isn't it? There was apparently, obviously, a lot of outrage after they were released from prison. Yeah. If I can find anything more, like some interesting facts or any other information, I could definitely...
do an update,
Yeah, it might be interesting.
On the notes of updates, I've been listening to podcasts and shit about Lucy Lepty. And apparently there's a group of doctors who have come out and gone through all of like the children's medical notes,
right.
And have discovered, especially with baby K, the second trial that she went through and got convicted for, its endotracheal tube was far too small and it wasn't getting ventilated properly. So there's, according to them, there's new evidence, and they don't believe that she killed baby Kay. So there's that, and there's still like this ongoing Thirlwall inquiry, I think, is still happening. So
I definitely need to do an update episode.
Yeah, we'll do an update episode soon once that's complete. But yeah, just interesting, isn't it? Yeah. So it's interesting because Lucy Letby's defence never had expert witnesses. They never had doctors advocating for her on her side when there was plenty of people available to do so. People that follow this case are very, very split down the middle. Yeah. They're very either one side or the other.
Right, and extremely defensive about their position as well, I find.
Yep. Yeah, there's a lot of like people saying that it's been a miscarriage of justice for sure, and that there's no real evidence to prove that she did it, because all the prosecutors' smoking gun was the fact that they put a fucking document together where it placed her on each shift.
Even there were others that were also
and there were
on all the shifts.
Arguably incompetent doctors looking after these kids.
I did hear that, yes.
J. Ram is one of them, and then there's Dr. B, who for some reason gets to be anonymous when Lucy Letby doesn't, sort of thing. Obviously it's like a different kind of situation where she's been charged for murder or whatever already and convicted, but like...
And since they downgraded that hospital unit, apparently there's been no more deaths, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They did
Probably
a lot of
good
fixing
thing.
up, yeah.
Probably a good thing, yeah. I mean, either way, you're going to get heat on your hospital, even if, like, it was Lucy Letby the whole time. They still allowed her to work there, so there would always be investigations into how this happened, who let this happen, what were the circumstances surrounding her being able to do these things to these children. But, yeah, it's just interesting.
Interesting you bring that up as well, because recently, I'm pretty sure this is like a statewide thing, but there's a brand of paediatric ETTs that have just been recalled.
Oh, no.
Because the inner diameter is not as big as it should be.
Oh, interesting.
Patients, including like pediatrics and neonatal patients, the neonate tubes as well, not being fully ventilated.
Yeah.
The inner diameter was too small, so they've recalled all of these tubes. I can't remember if it's like the microcuffed or the uncuffed. It's one or the other, but it's not good, basically.
Yeah.
And I wonder if that's got anything to do with
maybe
a couple of the recent...
You never know,
incident.
Because if you recall with baby Kay, Lucy Letby was accused of dislodging the tube. So it would make sense that the tube, if she didn't do it, like this kind of alternative view, I mean, it's been found that the tube was far too small for, I guess, the baby's weight and all of that. Like,
but is that all they could get in because maybe there was airway trauma originally or something? So they ended up putting a smaller tube. I've been in that situation before. I had to go down to tube size because trying to get the original in caused a lot of trauma and bleeding. And
it was
a
a traumatic.
Already had a.
They did say it was a traumatic intubation.
Yeah.
Interesting, isn't it?
I wonder if that's got something to do with it as well.
If that's the case, they failed to swap it out when the swelling went down.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
they didn't recheck it.
Anyway, interesting.
Yeah.
I'm still.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't know what I believe now. It's hard. It's hard to say because England have had a lot of miscarriages of justice. There was a woman who got charged for killing both of her kids when they both died of cot death.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and she got convicted and then eventually she got exonerated.
Well, they're probably looking at it going, that's really weird that both of your kids died that way.
Yeah, because...
I can understand that.
Yeah.
But, fuck, imagine being her. That would
well,
just
it turns out she was innocent, so there you go.
Absolutely life
crazy.
Ending.
And apparently there's a lot of nurses in England at the minute that have been convicted of killing patients and are
what the fuck?
Waiting to appeal their sentences and things because
what the fuck? I'm going to read into this.
Yeah, they claim innocence, yeah.
Wow.
This is on a podcast I've
been
listening
Interesting. Is this the NHS just doing a massive, like...
blame shift?
Yeah, desperately trying to protect themselves.
Possibly.
Make themselves look not completely, totally incompetent.
Which they kind of are.
They are.
They're far from perfect, that's for sure.
Look at them. Look what's happening over there. Look at the waiting list. Look at the poor care that everyone's getting. Look at cancer patients being diagnosed when they're literally on their deathbed.
Yeah. Crazy.
It's fucked over there.
Very much fucked.
We think the US healthcare system is fucked. It's also really, really bad in the UK. It's so not doing well.
No.
We're not doing great here, but we're doing better than both of them.
Have you seen in the US, like, there's a big uproar about healthcare workers getting beat up by patients?
No,
There's this one.
why?
Well, they're just not implementing security and safety procedures for their nurses, apparently, because recently a nurse got her face beat in so bad that every bone in her face was broken, and she'll likely suffer blindness from it.
But why is this like becoming a thing? Because taken away security totally, or patients are getting more shitty?
They definitely
Because
don't.
the healthcare they're
they
getting is
don't
worse.
have metal detectors. A lot of the hospitals don't have metal detectors and things. Like, someone brought a gun into an ICU over there recently too and shot up a shit ton of fucking healthcare workers, and the newspaper article said no patients were harmed.
Wow.
Yeah, because that's all they care about. They don't give a fuck about their workers. So not ideal. Protect your nurses,
That's
otherwise you're not
insane.
going to have anyone to fucking look after you
Yeah.
or work for you. So
Just remember, you're going to get old too,
yeah.
if you even make it that far.
Yeah.
So-
They're like, oh, we'll deal with that when it happens.
Yeah, it will happen.
Oh, yeah. It'll happen. And put some fucking metal detectors in the hospitals in America, because y'all packing.
Or
Everyone's
just fix
fucking
your
packing.
gun laws.
Yeah,
I know
oh
they
my
can't
God.
take. Of course, they'll never be able to get rid of all the guns that are out there because
Please
there's
put in gun laws.
millions. There's millions and millions of unregistered illegal weapons out there. But you can still make a change now, and that change will be felt 50, 100 years down the line, just because it's not going to be instantaneous or happen within the next 4 years of your presidency. Doesn't mean you can't make a change. I mean, Australia made a change in, what was it, 1980, 1960? I can't fucking remember, when we had the massive shootout in the city.
It was John Howard, yeah.
There we go.
No, it was the gun laws changed because of fucking Port Arthur, where that teenage
Yeah, but there was
kid.
another... Yeah,
It
okay.
was immediately after that they put in gun laws, and they
Yeah.
burnt big piles of fucking automatic weapons and shotties.
There was another thing, though. There was this guy who shot up outside the bank in, like, Queen Street.
Yeah.
Because our government went, okay, like, literally 30 people died. We cannot ever have that happen again.
Yeah, that was Port Arthur.
Okay, so maybe I'm thinking of the one where it was like 13 or 11 people
Yeah.
died then in the CBD here. And we made that change years ago, and 50, 60 plus years later.
We've not had a mass shooting, so
No.
there's that.
And we don't have, there's illegal weapons on the street, of course, and there's fucking guns around here too, but in way more manageable numbers.
And automatic weapons are really hard to get
Yeah.
in Australia.
It's a lot more controlled. You have to have a gun license. You have to actually know how to use a weapon.
Yeah, and it's a lot harder to fucking do mass shootings with just a fucking handgun.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can't just go out and buy any kind of bloody assault rifle on the street here.
Yeah.
But I think you could probably get an automatic handgun for sure.
Yeah, is that like multiple rounds?
Yeah.
Okay.
But like a shotgun is like a single round
Yeah,
type thing. So that's
they're
not
definitely
automatic.
around. My neighbour got shot and killed by her partner in front of her kids when I was a kid. I know. I just pulled
accident?
No, on purpose. He killed her and then he went to the bush and killed himself.
Oh, that's nice.
It was fucked, really.
Wow.
Yeah, I just pulled that out of my subconscious.
Yay. Good. Thank you.
It was terrifying. She lived behind us, like, but
Did you hear it?
Not directly behind. So I grew up in the country and we all lived on farms with multiple acres. So a neighbour to us living on a farm is like a kilometre away.
Yeah.
So they were on the next block, which is like fucking 100 acres or so.
Okay, yeah,
or 50 acres back, right? So no, I didn't hear it, but we knew her. Obviously, everyone knew each other. So yeah, fucked up in front of her kids.
Wow, that's shocking.
I know. So we have gun laws and there's still shit going on, but
Of course.
again, we haven't had a mass shooting.
Yeah, imagine what it would be like if that never came into place.
Yeah.
We'd probably be in the same situation
We
as
would
them
be.
and having mass shootings every day. And
We would be, because you know how we like to follow after Americans. in
Yeah,
fucking
we like to
Australia.
Americanize everything here because America's cool and better and the best. Really, America is a third world country wearing a Gucci belt.
Slay. That's a mic drop. She drops the mic. I was at work the other day and I sat down with a surgeon and the anaesthetist in the tea room. I don't know why. It's not really usually my...
Oh, you're so sociable. Look at you.
It's not really my MO.
No, not at all.
But the
Usually
surgeon...
you sit down with me and have a bitch.
Yeah, but you weren't there, so...
I know.
The surgeon, I don't know, we got talking in the operating room and
Nice.
we were talking about musical theatre and somehow it came up that I sang when I was younger. And he's just the type... I've seen it before. He always picks out people who can sing and asks them to sing. So I went to the tea room to get my coffee, and he's like, Georgia, I'm not leaving here until you sing. And I was like, well, you'll be staying here all night then, because I'm definitely not going to sing for you. I'm not a fucking dancing monkey. Anyway, I sat down, we were talking, and somehow the fucking conversation went to trans rights in the US and how Donald Trump has fucking basically banned trans people identifying
documents.
on their legal documents. Yeah. So there's only two genders apparently.
Two genders. I won't hear anything else.
Don't worry, it'll change again in 4 years.
Oh my gosh.
We'll go back to something else.
Yeah. He is hoping, if he doesn't fucking annihilate the entire world in the fucking meantime. Anyway,
There's
I was
a part
saying...
of me that's always been convinced he's going to start World War III.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't fucking doubt it. Anyway, the conversation kind of transitioned to politics and things, and I just knew I had my head in fucking deep water here because the Edith just goes, well, thankfully, they've got a good president in now, and I'm like, oh, God, what have I got into? He's like, hopefully they'll start making some good changes. And I'm like,
doctor. Yes, doctor. Sure.
I said, I don't know about that one. That's what I said. Oh, not too sure about that.
Trying to keep the peace because he was being nice.
Yeah,
you didn't want to
They were all perfectly lovely. But as soon as the fucking
Just his own
conversation
political
turns
view.
to politics,
Yeah.
it's just like everything's turns to shit, doesn't it? I just said, look, I don't really agree with Donald Trump in most of his policies, if not all.
And his views on human beings in general.
In general, you know.
Men and women, really.
Well,
both of them, everyone. He's just a piece of shit.
He's a piece of fucking
It doesn't
garbage.
matter if you're female or male.
And they were like, okay. Their eyes started shifting and shit. And I was like, especially in regards to fucking trans rights and women's rights, like, you know... We're kind of losing our rights. You know, that old fucking chestnut.
Yeah.
You know?
And what happened? Crickets? Or?
Yeah, crickets.
Yeah, nice.
Anyway, nice coffee. Like someone changed the fucking subject. I was like,
awkward.
And I was like, okay, guys, I'm going. Goodbye.
My shift's done.
But yeah, I'm outie. Thanks. I don't even know why I sat down at this fucking table. Well, we've been waffling for a fair fucking amount of time. I reckon we've hit our fucking time limit.
I think
by
everyone,
now.
hopefully people will like
People
it,
have clicked off by now, surely.
No. Oh, no. This is good chat.
Good chats. Anyway, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you so much. Hopefully you liked the short and sweet episode.
Yeah.
And
the short and dirty.
Sorry for the waffle, as Georgia calls it.
Waffle. We're waffling.
I love a good waffle.
Do follow our Instagram, leave a comment.
Nurse Ratchet Podcast.
Yeah. And send us an email if you like. If you want to comment on any of these episodes, give us suggestions.
Have you got any comments and stuff to read?
No comments to read today.
Ah, people, come on.
I did get a DM from someone on my TikTok saying that she listens to us to and from work.
I love that. While she's driving in the car?
I think so.
Fuck yeah.
So that's cool.
Nice.
I love that. I love hearing from you guys. So do keep contacting us.
Yeah, please.
And if you've got a nightmare story about work or anything like that, if you're a healthcare worker or if you're a patient and you've got a fucking nightmare story.
Oh, I would like that.
Yeah, we want the juicy goss. So
yes,
email
please.
us at nurseratchetpodcast@gmail.com. Okay, love yous. We will see you the next time, I guess.
Bye.
Bye.